Yesterday, CNBC asked President Obama if the press is too easy on him. And President Obama had this to say.
It's very hard for me to swallow that one. First of all, I've got one television station that is entirely devoted to attacking my administration. I mean, you know, that's a pretty.
I assume you're talking about Fox.
Well, that's a pretty big megaphone, and you'd be hard pressed if you watched the entire day to find a positive story about me on that front.
But that's not the first time nor the last time. This is from April 29th at a town hall for his 100th day.
When you see, those of you who are watching certain news channels that on which I'm not very popular, and you see folks waving tea bags around, let me just remind them that I am happy to have a serious conversation about how we are going to cut our health care costs down over the long term.
Well, he wants a serious conversation? Well, guess what? We offered. We offered that day he said that, and we offered him the next day, but we'll have a serious conversation with the president anytime if the president would sit down with us. Well, why won't he? Fox News contributor Tucker Carlson joins us. And Tucker, as an aside, he says he doesn't watch Fox News. So how does he know what we're doing here?
The poor guy. I feel sorry for him. He's been coddled by the press literally since day one of his political career. How are you? He's been anointed the chosen one since the very beginning. He's never had a rough time of it with the press. And so when someone asks him real questions or when actual penetrating conversations about him take place, it rattles his cage.
Well, it's sort of interesting. I mean, I have interviewed the president when he was a United States senator, and I think he enjoyed the interview. But now it's he won't come near Fox. Yesterday, Neil Cavuto, I mean, on business stuff. Yesterday, he wouldn't go on Neil Cavuto. He's on every single other business channel. And I mean, what, is he afraid of Neil?
Well, the funny thing is, well, in a word, yes, he is afraid of Neil.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm afraid of Neil. That Neil, he's a scary guy.
I love Neil. He's probably one of the nice people I know.
He's so scary.
He really is. No, he's a terrifying man.
He's worse than Ahmadinejad. He's so scary.
I mean, look, part of the rationale for the Obama presidency was he's not George W. Bush. They made the case explicitly. Bush is paranoid. He's nasty. He doesn't like to answer questions. He doesn't like the press. And he's very closed in the way he deals with the public and the media. And Obama was going to be different. Lo and behold, we're not 6 months into this, and Barack Obama's press operation looks a lot like Bush's. It's closed, it's reactionary, it's hostile to the press. He's clearly thin-skinned. This is coming from the top. It looks like Bush to me.
Well, the thing is that, I mean, we're having a little fun with it here at Fox because it's sort of funny. We would love the fact that he gets out there and everything, and we're getting under his skin, and
without question.
Well, and the thing is, what the president has said on it, and is he has talked on the campaign trail about how important the media is to democracy, that you ask aggressive questions,
yes,
that you challenge the politicians. He doesn't want to come here and get challenged, though, apparently, and we're having a little fun with it, but it's insulting to the viewers, and we do have the biggest, we do have the most viewers.
But you'll notice that Fox gets no credit from other members of the press corps for it. I mean, aren't we supposed to be comforting the afflicted and
it's every man for himself?
No, but that's not true.
It's every man for himself in the press. I mean, every man for himself.
No, I know, but there is this sense, well, those questions are too difficult. You're just being, that's mean to ask him real questions.
I don't think he's really, seriously, I don't think he's afraid of the questions. I think he can handle every question. I think this is just an old-fashioned grudge. I think he's a smart guy. He's ready to answer the questions.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that he's holding a grudge. He's looking a little small on it. Well, and I must confess, I hold some grudges myself.
Well, but if you're the president, I mean, you're the most powerful person in the universe. There's no reason to hold grudges, especially against a television network.
See, I think the only crime is getting caught holding a grudge, and he's getting caught because he keeps taking swipes at
it is sort of out of character. One of the things I like about Barack Obama, and one of the reasons I like watching him, is that he's very difficult to fluster. He always seems to be in command. He has this kind of zen-like tranquility, and yet Fox comes up and you could just see it. Well, they don't like me. Easy, Richard Nixon. I mean, come on.
On a serious note, that we would give him a fair interview, and we should probably stop poking fun at him this way, but we got
I'm sure he would appreciate it.
I'm sure
he can take it. I mean, he's
although he doesn't watch. He doesn't watch.
I'm sure he's sitting on his back with a remote right now, staring at this, Greta. I know he watches you every night.
And I'm sure. I hope he does. Anyway, Tucker, always nice to see you. Glad you've come over here.
Thanks. Me too.
That's our favorite story. Anyway, Tucker, thanks.